Hi there YouTube! Welcome to the second video of German Heritage Month, in which we are going to be talking about a word that most people think to be an English word, but is actually a German loan word, so it is directly German. It doesn't just have German roots, it is actually a German word, and that is Wanderlust. So I'm coming to you in my Renaissance fair garb because I wanted to talk to you today about the word Wanderlust. So the reason I'm dressed in this is because every year since basically I turned 12, so over a decade now, me and my family have been going to the Renaissance fair, and so I'm going to be posting a bunch of pictures, any that I have access to, while I'm talking. This is my brand new corset that I got just this past year. I have some pictures of me trying it on, but yeah, so essentially here are those while I talk about the word Wanderlust. So Wanderlust breaks down to two German roots. That's wandern, which means to hike, and then Lust, which means desire. So it actually means desire to hike or to walk around. In English, it was first used in 1902, and it's come to kind of mean that German predilection for wandering or traveling around. Now, this concept of German wandering came from a couple different sources. The first one's going to be an actual artistic and philosophical movement, which is German Romanticism. And German Romanticism was around in like the late 18th, early 19th century, and there was a lot of artistic and philosophical motions of travel and experiencing the world and all it has to offer. So in addition to German Romanticism, this also refers to the German system of apprenticeship, where an apprentice who has already learned as much as he can about his craft but is not considered a master yet is referred to as a journeyman. And this is because there is a 3-year period of time during which they have to do quite a bit of traveling and moving around, so then they create their own masterpiece or their master piece of work. And then they present it to a guild, at which time the guild will decide whether or not they are actually a master of their craft. So I wanted to talk a little bit about my own concept of Wanderlust and how I don't think that it only applies just to locations. So like wanting to travel the world, of course you have a Wanderlust, you want to go to different places and be in different cultures and experience that. I feel Wanderlust for time, which is why I go to the Renaissance Fair every year. It's an exciting experience. It lets you experience all the best parts of a culture without having to go through the parts that are negative. So, of course, for people of color or anything like that, obviously there are certain periods of time that would be fairly limited and not a very pleasant experience. That's why I like things like the Renaissance Fair, where you can satiate your want or need to travel to different times and experience different periods of time without having to go through all of the negativity that comes with that. So it was a fairly short video today. I hope your October is treating you well so far, and if you have any desire to hike around or experience new cultures, that you're definitely going and doing that, because October is also festival season. So go out and eat some harvest foods, and I will see you next time on In Other Words.